I'm Dr. Aruna. I'm a pulmonologist and I'm also a sleep specialist. Today I'm going to talk about insomnia. Insomnia or sleeplessness. Yes, each one of us would have experienced at least a few sleepless nights in our lifetime. Is it a disease? Does it need specialist consideration? Is there a graded treatment for that? Let us discuss. In 35% of adult population, it exists. There are certain categories which are prone for insomnia. Female gender, living alone, separated from the spouse, having some financial tensions, unemployment. These are stressors which cause insomnia. Also, insomnia has an underlying medical condition which needs to be addressed. So, we will see what is the definition of insomnia. Repeated difficulty with sleep initiation, maintenance, consolidation or quality that occurs despite adequate time and opportunity for sleep that results in some form of daytime impairment. So, what do we understand by this definition is, see, you are given an ample opportunity and adequate time to sleep. In spite of that, a person is difficult to fall asleep. If at all they are falling asleep, they are difficult to have a deep sleep or they are getting up frequently, and this results in daytime restlessness or fatigue or anger or frustration. So, if you are having any of these symptoms, think that it is a disorder, an insomnia disorder, and it requires an attention. Sometimes there is a transient insomnia or an acute insomnia which lasts for less than a month. This happens when there is some adjustment problems or situational stressors. So, this is okay. So, you give some time for adjustments and it will go off. And if the same stressor repeats again, you will have for a transient, like for a week, you can have sleepless nights. Supposing like a new job or a new place, then that's also okay. But if it is going beyond 1 month, so every night more than a month, you are being troubled by sleeplessness, then it should be addressed by a specialist. It is called chronic insomnia. It can be also a warning sign for some underlying diseases like depression, suicidal tendencies, anxiety, drug dependence or alcohol dependence. And what are the causes of the treatment? If at all you wanted to treat. Sometimes what happens is there is sleep promotion and people tend to spend more on buying comfortable beds, comfortable pillows and investing on expensive gadgets rather than addressing the actual problem. Nowadays, sleeplessness is also a lifestyle disorder because there is technology invading into our privacy. There is media which is bombarding us with lots of unwanted information and keeping our thoughts engaged. And also there are so many light emitting gadgets in our house. There is more screen time and the lights on and lights off discipline in the house is very haphazard. What you need to practice is practice sleep hygiene. How to practice sleep hygiene? First, maintain a sleep diary for 1 to 2 weeks. So, you write down what time you are sleeping, what time you are getting up, and what are your difficulties during sleep, and what is happening during the daytime, whether you are having mood swings, whether you are easily fatigued, or whether you are easily disturbed by minor things. So, make a note of it for 1 to 2 weeks, and also you make a note of your sleep habits, we have something called, we can address these things by behavior therapy and also some medications. If you take medications on your own or just directly sleeping pills, they can become habit forming and also they may not cure your problem. So whatever the underlying medical conditions are there, like chronic pains, you have to address that problem, get it treated, then automatically sleep will come. Otherwise, when the treatment is continuing for your medical disorders, get some cognitive behavior therapy and also get your sleep tested. So that we can analyze at which stage of the sleep you are having the disturbance, and also we can give some receptor inhibitors which can induce better sleep. So for behavior control, there are some techniques like stimulus control. Stimulus control is where is the stimulus which is disturbing the sleep. Supposing there are lights, switch off the lights. Keep away from the gadgets. Don't let the gadgets be in your bedroom or near the pillow. Okay, switch off your mobile. So that is stimulus control. Next is paradoxical training. So paradoxical training means you have to go to bed when it is bedtime only. So don't lie on the bed and do other activities. Don't spend more time on the bed. Also not sleeping in the daytime, so that you can have a better sleep during the night time. But be careful, somebody who is doing shift duties and who is working in the night and you don't allow them to sleep in the day, then it's a disaster. So then it's relaxation training. So relaxation training is now controlling our thoughts, weeding off the unwanted material. And when all this also are not helping, you also have biofeedback. In biofeedback, you have some sensors attached to your body which will detect whenever you are stressed, whenever your muscles are tense, the heart rate increases. So you get a feedback and then you relax, or you will get a message to relax. Then also you can practice relaxation in such a way. Most of these techniques are also available to you online or through apps. You can try them, you can practice them, and definitely they will help you to some extent. And still, if you are having more problem, you can approach the right kind of specialist, get a multimodality treatment and get the right treatment. So wish you a happy sleep time. Thank you.